Hey everyone, my name's Tori and today's video is going to be my December empties. So all of the products that I've used up in the month of December. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to kind of go in a little reverse order today, just, why not? I'm going to start with my candles. So I have 2 candles that I used up this month, which again, I feel like I said this last month's empties. I thought I would have a few more, especially because burning candles during this time of year is like, I'm just more into it because I love the fragrances and the scents of this time of year. I don't know. So these are the candles I've used up this month. I think I'll have, for sure, I'll have more candles next month because I'm burning a lot of my Christmas and holiday fragrances right now. This first one here is Pumpkin Cupcake, and this is actually left over from, I guess, my fall candle haul from a couple months ago. This is, and these are all from Bath & Body Works. These are the 3 wick candles. This is whipped buttercream, Madagascar vanilla, pumpkin spice, and freshly baked cupcakes. So this smells like a sweet baked good, like I was going to say like a pumpkin cupcake. It has like the really, really sweet richness of a vanilla cupcake, but it has a little bit of the spice from the pumpkin. So this is a really just yummy, warm fragrance. I think what I'm realizing is I'm letting these candles burn too long, and then they start just kind of just not smelling great. They smell like the candle, but the smoky version of the candle. So that's probably my fault. I try to trim the wicks and all that, but I think I let them burn too long. This second one, the same thing happened. This is Vanilla Bean, and this is from Bath & Body Works as well. This is part of the White Barn collection. The glass was originally kind of this frosted white, and then as I burned it, it started turning kind of yellow. And then it started getting really smoky as well. So I don't really know what was up with that, but I really enjoy this fragrance. Pure Vanilla is one of my favorite fragrances just in general for anything. So I love anything that has vanilla in it. So Pure Vanilla Bean is just my top favorite for everything ever. I love to burn Vanilla Bean with like other candles. So pretty much any time of year, if I have something else burning, I feel like I can burn Vanilla Bean with that other fragrance, and everything is really cohesive. Next in here, I have a foaming hand soap, and this is from Bath & Body Works as well. This is the fragrance Warm Vanilla Sugar. This says, an addictive swirl of rich creamy vanilla sprinkled with sugar, sprinkled with sparkling sugar. This is not one of my all-time favorite fragrances. It's not one that I normally go for, even though it seems like from the name it would be something I would really like. I like it. I like the Vanilla Bean Noel much better than this one. I feel like it's a little bit sweeter. But this one's okay. I do enjoy it. I like this fragrance better in hand soap than anything else. Next up, I already have one of my Twisted Peppermint body gels, or shower gels, that I just hauled a couple weeks ago. This is from Bath & Body Works, and this is in the fragrance Twisted Peppermint, and this is my favorite fragrance to use this time of year. Just straight up, it's my favorite. Vanilla Bean Noel, sometimes it kind of overtakes this, but I always come back to Twisted Peppermint. This is Cool Peppermint, Sugared Snow, Vanilla Buttercream, and Fresh Balsam. I feel like it smells kind of like a sweetened peppermint. I have a few more of these that I'm using up right now that I will continue to use through the end of the season. So I love this. Next up here, I have a shampoo, and this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo in the big bottle. And this came with a pump on it, and I don't know why. I don't know where it went. I think we're using it in the shower for something else. But this shampoo lasted for forever. It took me a really long time to go through this, which I was totally fine with because I really felt like, I mean, this was expensive, so I'm glad it lasted me a long time. I don't think that it, like, changed my hair. The only reason that I would use a high-end shampoo or conditioner versus something at the drugstore is because I color treat my hair, and I would want something that is going to be nourishing for that. But there are drugstore options for that, like for color treated hair, so I don't know, I go back and forth with that kind of thing, like for high-end expensive hair care, mostly because I would rather spend my money on a high-end expensive like skincare item or makeup something than hair care products. That's just kind of always been my preference. And it's probably because I'm just not good at hair, like curly. I just didn't get that whole gene. But one of my best friends actually highlights my hair, so she's able to get these jugs for me at a very low cost, which is the reason that I'm able to use these and that I do continue to use this brand for shampoo and conditioner. So kind of having a little advantage in that regard. But if I had to buy these full price, I probably honestly wouldn't. The herbal essences moisture one. It's in the blue, like the coconut one. That's my like all-time favorite shampoo like ever. I love that shampoo and conditioner set. It smells so good. Next thing here is another body wash. This is by Aveeno, and this is the Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. Body wash. Helps replenish skin's skin's natural moisture for healthier looking skin. Sometimes I just get really dry in the winter, and I feel like this really helps with dryness because it's just such a creamy, rich formula, and I find that it's very hydrating as well. I do feel like I have to put on lotion after a shower still with this, but it's not as drying as like a regular shower gel would be on your skin. So if this is too dry for you, this is definitely worth a try. I really enjoy this, and I feel that it really does help with like dry areas of my skin. I have another body wash in here. This is by the brand Philosophy, and this is in the fragrance Fresh Cream, and this was in the little like travel size bottle. It has like a hint of vanilla, but it's very mild. It really does smell like if you put like some vanilla extract in like a glass of heavy whipping cream. I feel like that's what that smells like, with a little bit of soap. Mix that in, that's what it is. So it's a very mild fragrance. You almost don't even notice it. The thing about the Philosophy body washes is I do feel like these leave my skin a little more stripped feeling. I feel like stripped is a really harsh word, but it's a little drying, like it's a little more like clean, like squeaky clean feeling than some of the other body washes that I've used before. But I do really like this this fragrance because it is so subtle. I use this mostly as a shaving cream. Like I would just put it on my legs and then shave my legs with it, and I found that it worked really well that way as well. So and I also like it as a body wash. You can also use this as bubble bath, which I think I used to do like way back in the day, but haven't done in a long time. If I had no other shower gel, like I still have some shower gel to go through like my Bath and Body Works stuff, I would definitely buy like the full size one of these with the pump. That's probably what I'll end up doing if I ever, you know, get tired of Bath and Body Works shower gel, which I might. Next in here I have a skincare item, and this is the Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask, and you can actually use this as a deep cleansing, like intense cleanser, or you can use it as a mask. It's like it dries down in like that dark kind of clay look on your skin. It's like a dark gray, like the color of the bottle. I like this, but I feel like it doesn't do enough for my skin, like noticeably as it should for the price. Like if I were to have the full size of this, I wouldn't buy the full size of this, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I just don't feel like it does enough for me, or it did enough for me to warrant the full price tag sticker to get the big jar of it. I thought it was okay. I just feel like clay purifying masks on my skin just don't really do a lot. The only time that I've noticed it's doing anything, a couple times I've used it, my face will break out, which I'm like, okay, does that mean that it's like clearing my pores out? But it's like, I don't want to break out. Like, I don't feel like it would, like, clear my pores and, like, I would have a breakout and I have clear skin. It's like, I would just have a breakout. And then my skin would go back to the way that it was, and then I'd break out again. You know, so I just didn't really feel like it, like, solved a problem for me, and it was just an extra step that I didn't really need. So, I do love the Fresh brand. I just didn't really love this product. Speaking of which, I do love this product. This is also by the brand Fresh, and this is the Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm, and this is one of my favorite lip balms ever in the history of ever. Oh, it smells so good, and it's completely empty. Actually, I'm pretty sure I showed this in my products I've hit pan on video. I do think that you don't get a lot for your money. I think that it's a really nice lip balm, and I love it, and I love the way it smells. The coconut smells like real coconuts, not like artificial. It's really moisturizing, but it's still lightweight. And I love to put this on before I do my makeup. I'm currently using the caramel one, like the caramel? I think that one's my favorite one, and that's the one I'm using now, and that's the one that I had previously used up. But anyway, my whole point being is that I don't know if it's necessarily worth the money. I think if you have it, great. If you want to have, like, if you want to spend the money on it, great. But I also think that, like, my cocoa butter Vaseline, like, lip therapy things work just as well. I go back and forth. I don't know if I would outright buy this. Like, once I use up the one that I have, I might just go back to my Vaseline lip therapy. But if I had the money, I would probably go ahead and buy another one because I really like this. This is another skincare item, and this was, again, another, like, deluxe size sample of the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream face moisturizer. This was really good. This is really good. I love Drunk Elephant skincare. Again, I am down to spend money on skincare that will do something. Like, that works and I see a difference. I started using this Drunk Elephant moisturizer at night. It is pretty thick. It's literally like a whipped, it's got a whipped texture, like a whipped cream almost. Yeah, whipped cream. And so it's pretty thick, and I didn't think that I would like it because it was so thick. But my face has been a little bit drier because it has been a little bit colder outside. But even with that, I was already mixing in oils with my moisturizer at nighttime anyway, so I wasn't really that concerned with it being so thick. But it didn't break me out. It just hydrated my skin so well. I noticed, like, within a week of using this that my skin just looked a little more like, it just looked plumper. Maybe is a good word. My skin didn't seem as dry when I was putting my makeup on anymore. So when I actually notice a difference in something, then to me I'm like, okay, that's worth it. I think it's worth it. So I went ahead and purchased a full size of this with Sephora sent me a coupon for like $25 off or something. So I was like, okay, this is my moment. So I went ahead and I just bought it. I bought the full size of this. The full size of this is like $60, so it's an expensive moisturizer. I'm interested to see how long it lasts me, to kind of see that price breakdown of, like, do I feel like it's worth it to continue to repurchase? But so far, what it's done for my skin and, like, the noticeable difference that I've seen in my skin while using this moisturizer, I'll probably repurchase it if it continues to stay on the same path. So I'm down to spend the extra money on a skincare product within that price range. Like, don't get crazy, but I really love this product. I love Drunk Elephant as a brand. I've tried a few other things from them that I've really, really enjoyed. So I don't know. This is really good. The next thing here, of course, I have another Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. We are not surprised. Y'all see this probably, I don't know, once a month. This was the last one that I had from the ones that I bought on sale from Ulta in March, I think. This was my last one. I pretty much go through one of these a month, like, pretty consistently. So I currently have another one that I'm using right now that I was able to buy in a set. I bought this Ride or Die Brow Duo from Sephora. Thought it was a really good deal. It was like $20-something, and you get a full-size Brow Wiz and a full-size clear brow gel. And speaking of clear brow gel, I've been using this NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel, or clear brow gel, to set my brows. And I like it. I think it works well, but I still think that this Anastasia one works even better. It just, like, I can feel it in my brows today. It has a harder hold. Like, it's kind of like, you know, like levels of hairspray. This is kind of like a lower level of hairspray, like a loose, soft, everyday hold. And this is like a your hair's not going anywhere gel hold. And that's kind of more of what I need because my eyebrow hairs are pretty long. I would repurchase this, the NYX one. I think it's a good product, but my favorite one is still the Anastasia one. So I don't know. This was a good deal. So for now, I'm going to be using the Anastasia brow gel and the Brow Wiz until these are done. Unless I can find the Anastasia brow gel on sale, which it has gone on sale in the past, I'll probably go ahead and get the NYX one again. And then same with the brow pencils. My last thing in here is actually a little bag of samples. And this is from... Do I still have one more? I do! Awesome. I thought I used them all up, but I didn't. I still have one more. This came this little, like, try me 7-day supply of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And, okay, so it came with, like, 7 of these little cards. And at first, I started out, I would use, like, half of this little sample on one day, and then I'd use the other half the next day because I wanted to see if I could prolong it. And then I just started using all of it per day. I was really intrigued because this Silk Canvas Primer is marketed to say that it protects your skin from makeup and that it extends, like, the life of your makeup, it smooths your skin, like all the things, right? I was really interested in seeing if it worked, especially because I was really drawn to the fact that it says it helps to minimize clogged pores and breakouts because it keeps your makeup out of your skin. I thought that was really cool. So I ended up using it for, since I split up some of them, probably like 10 days. For the most part, I stuck to my normal skincare routine, but I did kind of venture out with some of my different foundations. Like I did like a more like natural dewy finish, and then I did like a more matte finish. I tried my mattifying primer versus my non-mattifying primer. I tried just this. I tried this and other primers. So I try to like really mix and match to see what I like. Overall, my thoughts on this are I just don't think it's worth the money. The primer is about $60 something, and to me, I would rather take that money and spend it, like I said, on a nice moisturizer, on a skincare product, or even like a face palette or something that's going to last me a long time. And like that money can buy me like 2.5 of the primers that I usually use. I don't know, it didn't do enough and wow me enough for me to want to go spend the money on it. And for that reason, I didn't purchase the full size, though I kind of almost did. I think if I had dry skin, and I didn't wear my foundation for 14 to 16 hours a day, I think this would be something I would maybe go for. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.